Hello YouTube, Joseph Crickmore, and wait a minute. This isn't for YouTube? This isn't for YouTube? This is my video for the one assignment for REUPLOAD's class? Well, why didn't you say so? Little disclaimer at the beginning. Bear with me when it comes to my brother and his answers to the questions. I do try to include him because he's a part of my family and we are all one after all. And I threw in a little humor here and there. After all, I am a comedian.
What?
The interviews.
Probably because the higher, wealthier countries want to be selfish and don't want to spread food or spread the wealth or spread share.
Well, there's poverty because people have lost their job and they've lost the ability to pay for housing and pay for food. And in other countries, the standard of living is less than it is here. And even then, they still can't make enough to live in decent housing and get decent food.
Because they're suffering from allergies
And keep going.
and
Why give me another reason why someone would suffer.
because of sicknesses.
And
No.
and lack of
Lack of headaches.
what?
Oh,
No.
mental
What are some of the daily necessities you need to live, Tim?
mental health disorders.
No.
Ah, come on! I thought I knew this.
Tim, what do you...
Open my mouth like that. Eat.
So what would cause someone suffering?
Eating all that candy. I can't remember what. Eating.
No.
I forgot.
Tim. Lack of...
Energy.
which is caused by a lack of...
Lack of food.
food. There you go.
Finally.
What else do we need?
Gargling. Ah, drinking.
And what do we drink to live?
Water.
So what's another reason for someone to suffer?
Water.
Lack of...
Water.
There you go.
It's because a lot of people are only out for themselves. They're not taking care of the...
Okay, well, I feel people aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing, and certain ones have more than others that they can take care of.
selfish.
Yeah, selfish.
Well, poverty, I have unemployment, lack of good affordable health care, lack of government support with programs to help people that don't make as much money. The suffering, people suffer from illness, social injustice, racism, discrimination, crime that affects their families directly.
Oh my God, I have no clue. Science and religion? I wouldn't have an answer.
Science deals with facts, whereas religion is more abstract. It comes from the heart.
Science is like in the books, things that go.
They think they think they got the facts. They're looking for facts.
Religion is what's already happened. You're going along with what God did and said, and that's...
You have to have faith.
Yeah, faith.
And believe. And
believe in it.
They both can explain why life in the universe exists. It's just that they do it on a different scale. Science, they rely more on factual claims based on evidence and evidence and proof. They have to have proof for everything. Whereas religion, they're more spiritual. They focus more on individual beliefs, especially they believe in a creator, you know.
Probably because they feel they are not treated as equals, that they are not treated as equals, are not treated fairly, and feel like they cannot get an adequate job to pay their bills, to take care of their family.
Well, today that's easy just because of the pandemic. People are isolated and they need to be able to talk to other people.
They're not getting what they want.
They can't get what they want if they don't have the funds. Everything is money, and not everybody has money.
Lack of socialization, especially now with COVID. They're asking people to stay away from each other, where humans are not meant to stay away from each other. They're meant to socialize. A lot of people out of work, illness, depressing news, crime.
The world coming to an end.
Afraid of work
Okay, go on. And
and I forgot what this was.
what about the end?
It's hard.
The end of our life, Tim. Are you afraid of the end of your life?
Oh,
You're not afraid of death?
mm-mm.
Explain.
I don't know why.
You feel that connection with God?
Uh-huh.
You do?
Yeah.
So you're not afraid of dying
No,
when the time comes?
I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
We're also afraid of getting
Weather,
COVID and being sick.
hurricanes, the weather,
There are a lot of hurricanes. Yeah.
accidents happening.
And it's usually the innocent person that gets hurt.
You don't know what the other one's
Let's
going
do
to
it.
do, so you got to be on your guard.
Lack of peace, dissension in the world, gun crimes that are getting worse as each day passes. Also getting old, being lonely. Jobs seem to be diminishing. There's more people on unemployment than ever.
I don't think it ever is. I really don't.
Well, in my opinion, only if it's for a true and just cause, such as making people free again, if they've been enslaved or being downtrodden by other people.
Never justified.
I don't think it's ever justified, yes. Why do we have to have wars? If people did what they're supposed to do.
They look for power and money, and if you get in their way, then that's when they're gonna knock you
And they
down.
get-
So you gotta be careful of them, and it's not the right thing. You gotta forgive everybody.
I believe our government owes the country and their people protection against evil and evil people that want to destroy our country. We do it based on self-defense and love for our people. The people that want to destroy us are evil and hate.
Oh, well, he'd want us to be loving to everyone. Just like he's everlasting and he is all loving to us, he would expect us to be the same to every person.
Well, most likely not through warlike means. Although otherwise, I really don't know, because I'm not God.
Look for peaceful solutions.
You have to have peace and help each other, not go against each other.
I would hope he would want our government to punish individuals that committed the crimes without targeting those people's ethnic backgrounds in a community, such as what's going on right now with Asian women. They're being targeted due to COVID, due to the belief that COVID happened in China. God wouldn't want that. He'd want us, if we knew specifically who the people were that did things, he'd want them punished. But you can't punish a whole ethnic background group.
By finally allowing yourself to be human, allowing yourself to, it's okay to make a mistake, and just be happy and peaceful to everybody.
Try to be happy. Pray, not have too many conflicts in their lives. I don't know.
You have to do what's right.
Yeah, do what
You think is right.
the best way, yes.
I think, for me, focusing on what you can control, being true to yourself, doing good acts and deeds. Stop worrying about what's happened in the past and not fearing what will happen in the future. People think exercise helps a lot with peace and meditation. Me, that doesn't work, but for some people I know they think meditation and exercise is good.
To enjoy things now instead of just putting off in the future, because you don't know when your future is going to end.
Don't think too far in the future. Just worry about now and what's going on, and maybe in the near future.
Well, if you're alive and breathing
Yeah,
and you feel good,
it's good.
that's all that matters.
You need to stay away from problems.
You gotta be happy.
Yeah.
You can't have always
You can't complain over every little thing.
look for the negative. You gotta look for the positive.
Stop worrying about what happened in the past and not fearing what will happen in the future.
I don't know if it's terrorism, but I think it's just no one wants to look at the small things and try to work together. Everyone wants to try to be the all number one and be the all powerful and take over instead of trying to work together and work out differences.
Well, I think the biggest distraction is that you can't go out of your house unless you wear a mask. We never had to do that before. You can't come and go like you did.
Yeah, but people doing the things that are not right,
Yeah.
worrying about
That's
other
what the
people coming
distraction
at
is.
you
Yeah. People coming at you
and not doing what's
doing
right.
what they're supposed to be doing.
Mind your own business sometimes, or getting in your way, looking for power and money.
Mhm.
For me, it's the social media and the news. They're out to cover a story. That's all they want is a story. They don't care how it hurts people. So much negativity that they bring. They try to draw you into their drama. They're not impartial. When they don't like somebody, they can right out and say they don't like them, but they want you to agree with them. They're like judge and jury.
Not fully, because it's working to the point where people are trying to be peaceful, but it's not working, and it's not all the same religion, because other countries value different things, and so it's not all one religion that everybody follows. Everyone's following their own. So once they realize that if they work together, everything would be much better.
You asked a difficult question. I would say it probably varies by person. Some people think it is, and other people probably think they could do more.
Absolutely, you just have to follow it.
You have to follow the religion.
You have to listen to the Almighty
Mm.
and do what He says.
Depends on the person, depends on the religion. So we're Catholic, so I'm going to go based on that. To me, if you're a good person and have faith and love and are willing to forgive and encourage and help others less fortunate, then it's working. If you reject evil, then it's working. If you're kind to others by doing simple acts of kindness, such as just maybe checking in on a neighbor who's shut in, hold a door for somebody, to me it's working if you're a good person, you believe. If you're evil, then it doesn't believe. I mean, it doesn't work.
Oh, I feel like you go to heaven, the all paradise, where you have everlasting life and you get to see all your family that you lost before.
Another good question. I really don't know. You know, again, people's opinions vary about what actually happens.
You go to sleep.
I hope I'm going to go to heaven.
Oh no, your face, you got to be judged.
Yeah.
And then you listen to
Hopefully you did on earth everything.
you were supposed to
that
do,
you were
and you
supposed
hope
to
for
do.
redemption.
I believe your soul goes to heaven, and eventually you become a whole, healthy person and are reunited with family and friends and also with God. And you live a happy life. There's no evil. There's nothing bad. There's no sickness. That's what I want to believe. I don't know if there is a truth, but that's what I believe.
Well, heaven has to be the most peaceful, quiet, all-encompassing paradise. And how you get there, you have to be truthful, you have to be honest and treat people the way you should be treated. Follow that number one rule that if you treat people like you want to treat people the way you'd want to be treated. So you want to treat people with dignity, respect, and by doing so, God recognizes how well you've done and will allow you to pass into everlasting life.
Well, I can't describe it because I haven't been there yet. But from what I've been hearing and reading, you know, it's supposed to be like paradise and that. And
A day of sunshine that never ends.
It's beautiful.
Peaceful, beautiful.
And peaceful.
Everybody
From
is.
what I experienced with Dorothy, who was very ill, and she saw her son who had passed away. She said everything was beautiful.
Like living in paradise. That's how I would describe it. The way life should be. Everyone wearing angel wings. Always happy and seeing God every day. But you can only get there if God believes you were truly worthy to be in heaven. Basically, if you've been a good person and have been a good Christian and atoned for your sins.
Whatever you want it to be. Hopefully, it would be something where everyone is peaceful, everyone works together, and there's no hatred, no harm, and no crime.
Again, a tough question. I really don't know. I mean, it's all relative. You hear, you survive to the best of your ability, you try to have a good life and be supportive of everybody around you and raise a good family, have a good job, and go from there.
Try to help and do what you can.
Yeah, you gotta feed the poor.
Help the poor.
Help your neighbors.
But they have to be able, they have to try to help themselves too.
Yeah, but you gotta.
You do
start
have to
first.
feed the poor and help the hungry if you can, as much as you can.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is trying to take care of other people, make them feel wanted, helpful.
Yeah, people who have problems try to
Trying to be
help.
the solution, not the problem.
To live, you make your own luck and destiny based on your experiences in life. God gave us life and opportunities to make our own destiny. We've had schools, right? Our parents taught us right from wrong. We've gotten jobs based on our ability. And if we reject evil, we can live a happy life.
He is an all-loving, wonderful person who gave himself up or gave his son up for all of us. And we should be all loving to him and do our 120% best to be just like him.
Well, from what I've been reading, God is some omnipresent being or something that looks over us and came down to earth in the form of Jesus, in the form of man, I should say.
Almighty, perfect.
I'm asking him all the time for everything, and he seems to be helping. When you ask, he helps. He is perfect.
Infinite. God is infinite. For me, we will never fully understand his greatness as long as we are on this earth. God loves us equally in spite of our sins and flaws and faults.
Love.
Love.
Being able to be here and do for yourself.
They should be
breathing.
kind.
Huh?
They should be kind to everybody.
Well, kind, yeah.
Forgive everybody else.
Stop complaining.
I'd say honesty and integrity.
Their egos get in their way, and they prevent them from being able to excel in what they really want to do.
Maybe they don't know what it is, or maybe they're afraid of it.
Mm.
I don't have enough of money.
Yeah.
Trying to find.
Trying to do what you can do
Doing what's
and
right.
do it. And hopefully it's the thing to do.
You know what's right from wrong and just do it.
Fear, sometimes laziness, lack of confidence in yourself. I particularly had something happen to me as I was coming up. I had a boss that didn't recognize my talent and didn't utilize me to my potential. My boss wanted me to just do what he wanted me to do, even though I knew I could do better and I had the experience. But he just said, check your brain when you walk in the door, you do what I tell you to do. Not good. That puts you down, okay? They don't believe in employees. They just want them to do what they want them to do. But what that does to somebody, it makes them feel like, okay, now can I apply for this job over here? You know, are they going to shut me out because I don't have a college degree, even though I have the experience and I've proven it? So sometimes it's other people that put you down, and they get you feeling like you can't accomplish something. So never believe in that, because I finally overcame that. I had a lot of people that were in my corner and said, go for it.
It's chaos.
Do what I'm doing.
Shaking your head.
Do what I'm doing.
Ugh. Excited. Oh.
Then do this then.
Shaking your hands.
I don't know. The current condition is just crazy.
Yeah. Some of it is all messed up. They're not doing what they're supposed to do.
Everlasting love, peace on earth, and everyone work and live together.
Did this pandemic get over?
Peace and prosperity.
Peace for everyone.
One, I'm going to say peace and harmony.
Oh, wisdom comes with experience. And sometimes you finally realize it after the fact. And you may not achieve it through your entire life. You may actually find out you have it in the afterlife.
Well, wisdom is different than knowledge. And wisdom is when you have knowledge and you know what to do with it.
Listen, read the Bible. Listen to the Ten Commandments.
Abide by the
Observe
Ten
the Ten
Commandments.
Commandments.
Observe, yes.
It's a virtue. They can only be acquired through experience. Learning as much as you can, trying new things, analyzing your experiences, and using your knowledge to evaluate yourself.
We should be, but I don't think we are. Because we should all love each other the way God would want us to, but we don't.
Well, that's God's plan, but if you look at the world today, it's kind of hard to say that we are.
We are all one. Everyone,
One family?
family. Well, we should.
We're supposed to be one family, I think.
We're all made from God, and that way we are all one. We're
No aliens. We're all one God, one people.
yeah.
Under God.
We came from the earth, so to speak, and we're going to go back to the earth.
Yes and no. We are all fundamentally the same, therefore we are considered equal, but we are individuals and different from one another, have our own beliefs and thoughts and feelings.
Everybody's doing the brand new dance now.
Questions?
Huh.
I want you to say hi to Herb J. Say hi, Herb J.
Hi, RJ.
And everyone in my class.
I forgot their names.
And it's okay, just say hi to the class.
Hi. Hi, RJ. I knew I was just gonna do it.
Say hi, Herb J.
Hi, RJ.
Herb J.
Hi, RJ, my boob.
Oh, stop that. Stop that. Just say hi, Herb J.
Hi, RJ. RJ.
And hi, religion
Hi,
class.
religion class.
Look.
Hi, religion class.
Okay. Now wave.
Bye-bye. Have a great day.